Curly girl method. Let's talk about it. All right, guys, I've been talking about doing this video for a while now, and I'm not gonna lie, I have absolutely been dragging my feet on filming this. The reason is that this is a very sensitive sort of topic for a lot of people, and recently there's been a small kerfuffle in the wavy curly community over on Instagram. Yeah, it's April, almost May, and the kerfuffle went down in February. That's how long I have sat around and thought about what I'm gonna say. First off, this isn't really anything to be getting upset about, but I got really upset and I really shouldn't have. But back in February, Miss Lorraine Massey, the creator and founder of the Curly Girl Method, made some comments on her social media platforms talking about people who claim to be modified Curly Girl Method, and she made it very, very clear that there is no such thing as modified Curly Girl Method, that you either follow the Curly Girl Method or you don't. So to say that you are doing the Curly Girl Method when you are not following her exact outline steps and rules is inaccurate. And you know what? That is absolutely 100% okay. She came up with this technique and this method, and if she wants to dictate exactly what the method is, then she's allowed to. She made it. Now, when all of this started happening, I really took a step back and I really evaluated everything I was doing, because I am a big proponent of people embarking on this wavy curly hair journey. I am a big proponent of people embracing the hair that they are fearfully and wonderfully made with. This has been one of the most transformative things in my life. I went from hating my hair, fighting with it, melting it into submission, to loving and nurturing my hair, really doing everything I could to take care of my hair, to then liking my hair a little bit, then loving my hair, then all of a sudden, because I finally loved my hair as it grew out of my head, somehow that unlocked the deepest self-acceptance I've ever known. And that is something that I have always struggled with. I have been such a self-conscious person for the majority of my life and really insecure. Wearing my waves and curls has been an immense positive impact in my life. So when all of this stuff started happening and Lorraine was really describing how frustrated she was that everyone was misusing the term Curly Girl Method, I felt horrible. Honestly, because when I first started doing this back in 2018, I started doing research on the internet, finding articles, finding information. I bought the Curly Girl Handbook that Lorraine Massey wrote and put together a system that worked well for my hair. So when Lorraine started becoming more vocal on her social media platforms in 2021 about how, no, you really do have to use very clean, water-soluble products. No, you really can't use a brush ever. No, you really can't use any heat on your hair when you're diffusing. There's no protein moisture balance in the original Curly Girl Method. And she really explained the incredible simplicity of the Curly Girl Method. I was really questioning myself, thinking that, okay, maybe I've been doing this all wrong for the past 3 years. There's no clarifying or deep conditioning. There's really no layering products. If you're going real basic curly girl method, you are to use a co-wash that is safe to be left on the hair. You're not supposed to rinse all that conditioner out, and you're supposed to apply gel to your hair. And that's it. Co-wash, gel. And if you do it really well, you do it once a week. But she does have the caveat in her book saying that looser curl patterns, her wavy girls, do wash 2 to 3 times a week. Anyway, I really evaluated myself, feeling really bad that maybe I had been putting out some misinformation about the curly girl method without meaning to. Because when I started doing all the research, Lorraine Massey wasn't the main source where I was getting my information from. I was getting it from other YouTube videos. I was getting it from websites and blogs and from my friends over on Instagram. I wasn't going to Lorraine. So when this happened, did some self-evaluating, and I thought, okay, this time I'm going to go to the source, the creator, the founder of the Curly Girl Method. I'm going to get her products. I'm really going to hone in on exactly what her method is and follow her exact steps and routine. So I bought her 3-step system. She says you can really get away with just 2 of these, but I got 3. This is the sham-free cleanser. It is essentially a co-wash, but it's got some menthol, some tingle, some peppermint in it. It's very, very tingly. All of these smell absolutely amazing. This is her conditioner. It is safe to be left in, but you do your finger detangling and squish to condish with this. Also, I think the term squish to condish isn't in original Curly Girl. So anyway, you condition your hair with this, and then your only styler is her gel. And this gel is really interesting, actually. It's medium to light hold. It's very runny, distributes beautifully through the hair, doesn't give me super epic amounts of curl enhancement, but it really does give me good shine, good moisture retention, and it really helps my waves look more uniform and organized and put together. It's truly incredibly simple. So using these products, I went straight in. She said there was no need to clarify and deep condition before I started using her products. Just go right in, start using them. And that's what I did. I haven't used the same products on my hair multiple wash days in a row for interesting reasons. One, I'm a product junkie. I like trying out all the things, but also because when I use the same product lineup over and over and over again, I don't necessarily get really good optimum results. That's just what I've noticed personally, but I thought, hey, maybe the reason that hasn't been working for me is because I haven't been using marvelously, wonderfully formulated products. Maybe if I just use products that are really formulated well, then I'll be able to use them back to back to back. So I washed my hair for a week using her products. That is 3 total times. And unfortunately, by the 3rd wash, day 7, day 8, day 9, I don't remember exactly, my scalp was in such a bad way. It was so itchy, it was so inflamed. I was having really bad folliculitis, which are these little bumps all over the scalp that are very painful, that I realized that I would no longer be able to use these products. I had the thought to make this video to talk about everything and do a 1 brand wash day kind of video showing these products. But after I had such a severe reaction to the products, yes, it did take a week, but it was compounding on itself. The first wash day, I realized I was a little bit itchy, a little bit inflamed. Second wash day, it got a little bit worse. Third wash day, it was apparent to me that I would no longer need to be using these products. It actually made my scalp super oily. I even went back to using my own products, and the inflammation in my scalp was causing my hair to stay oily. It's taken a while for my hair to calm down and be a little bit less sensitive and just inflamed. I will say though that using these products for a week, I see why Lorraine Massey doesn't talk about protein moisture balance. These products really made my hair feel super balanced. It was not going to get overhydrated. It was not going to get over moisturized. There is not any protein in the products that are going to over protein my hair. I really see where she's going with these formulas. It's just unfortunate that it didn't work for me. Now, if you're wondering if I was using the products right, I really did everything I could to follow her steps verbatim. I have been co-washing my hair, conditioner washing my hair successfully for 3 years now. I can get away with it. I do understand that you have to really take your time massaging your scalp because there are no chemical cleansers in there. You have to increase the mechanical cleansing when you're using a co-wash. I understand that you really have to thoroughly rinse your hair. I don't think I was using the products incorrectly. It's possible I was. There is the chance that there was user error there, and that's why they didn't work for me. But I mean, y'all know me. Y'all know how scientific I get. You know how detail-oriented I can be. And I really did follow her instructions in the Curly Girl Handbook to the letter. I just put my hair up because I'm about to go edit this video, and I remembered a point that I forgot to mention. Also, yes, I put my hair up a lot. I wear my hair down some, but it's a windy day today, and I might go outside and play later. Anyway, something that I wanted to mention is that it seems that Curly Girl method is becoming more niched down and more exclusive. It's not only exclusive in that there are very specific rules and a very specific technique that you're supposed to do. You're also supposed to use very specific products, and unfortunately, those products are at a price point that would exclude a lot of people. Those products aren't cheap. It's expensive. I'll throw up what my order total was. I bought these with my own money, and while this price is 100% worth it for products that are super high quality and effective, the honest truth is that there will be people who are unable to spend that on hair care. And if that's the case, and then they are excluded from Curly Girl method because they don't have the finances to spend on their hair, I personally want to work very hard on this channel to feature really amazing high quality products in every single price point. I want no one to feel like they can't do this because of finances. So that was a note that I forgot to mention while I was sitting down filming. My arm is getting tired because I'm holding the camera up. All right, anyway, let's continue. So, where does this leave me? Because I will no longer be saying that I am following the Curly Girl method. I will no longer be saying that I am modified Curly Girl method. What I do is not the Curly Girl method. That is 100% fair to say. So this is where I need a little bit of help. I don't know what to call what I do, because I still use shampoos that foam and suds. I do use sulfate-free, silicone-free, drying alcohol-free products for the most part. So there's that. And technically, there's no such thing as a Curly Girl method approved shampoo or even low poo, because to Lorraine, anything that foams and lathers is not the most beneficial to your scalp and your scalp health and your hair health. In my personal experience, I quietly disagree because unfortunately for me, in order to maintain my scalp health, using a sulfate-free, silicone-free, drying alcohol-free, foaming, sudsing shampoo or low-poo or curl-friendly cleanser works best for me. I really do like using a separate conditioner for rinse out conditioner and then getting a leave-in conditioner. There's only been one product ever that has had really good slip and been safe to leave in my hair, and that's the Curlsmith Multi Conditioner. So that's why, as a general rule, I like to have separate conditioners because rinse out conditioner tends to be more slippery than leave-in conditioner for me. I like layering my stylers. I like using a custard, then followed by a hard hold gel. Then I like to plot my hair and then use a foam or a mousse. I get the results I prefer when I do that, and that's not Curly Girl method at all because you use one styler with no brush. I like my brush. I really like my brush to finish distributing my conditioner through my hair to make sure that every single strand of hair is getting a good thorough coating of conditioner, which theoretically over time is going to minimize those broken pieces because they're going to be getting conditioned and then growing out to the full length of my hair, so minimizing frizz. Not to mention that brushing your hair just feels really good. So I don't see how I will be able to long term give up brushing my hair. And you may be thinking to yourself, yes, but Courtney, doesn't Lorraine have those really awesome hair picks? Those are pretty epic, and that may be the one thing that I continue to use from her line. Let me go get them. I forgot to get them and show you. These combs right here, she's talked about them before on her Instagram. They are kind of copies of a comb from ancient Egypt, but oh, these feel really good. That was another thing she was mentioning when I was really paying attention to what she was saying on Instagram. She did a live where she answered a bunch of people's questions and really addressed the issue of people saying Curly Girl method when they're not doing Curly Girl method. And she said that if your scalp is itchy, then maybe you should scratch it. And I thought, okay, that makes sense. And then I started using her products, and there was going to be no amount of scratching that was going to take care of the itch that I was experiencing from the co-wash. So that was my experience that happened there. Another thing that I am going to do is I like playing with different products, different concoctions, layering different stylers to see if I can get a different look, a different result. That is something that I deeply enjoy. If I was going to follow the Curly Girl method, I would be using 2 to 3 products, and that's it. There are technically no Curly Girl method approved products because the only ones that are approved by the founder of the Curly Girl method are the ones that she has created. Also, I do appreciate that she's got recyclable friendly packaging. I thought that was really cool that she did that. I really do deeply appreciate her methodology. I really deeply appreciate everything she has done for hundreds of thousands of men and women. Lorraine was absolutely the pioneer to break the stigma that curly hair is the before picture and straight hair is the after picture, that curls are actually the after picture, that is desirable and good, and that wearing your waves and curls is a thing of joy, not of being messy and unkempt. So I am so grateful to everything she has done for me, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. But that being said, I am not following the Curly Girl method. I am not modified Curly Girl method. I am embracing my waves and curls I don't know what to call it. I've had some people reach out to me and suggest curly hair technique or wavy curly hair technique or wavy curly journey. Let me know in the comments down below. What should we call this method, this technique? I have no clue. Because I rotate out co-washing and using a low poo, and once a month I clarify and deep condition, because it really does so much for my hair. It really helps a lot. I've got really hard water where I live. Got to get that hard water buildup off. To be honest, every so often, I'm probably going to try a product with some silicones in it, and I'm probably going to try a product with some drying alcohols in it. Yep, I remembered another thing that I wanted to mention about silicones that I forgot to say while I was sitting down filming. Lorraine Massey has been in this industry, in the hair care industry, for a very long time, and she is incredibly knowledgeable about ingredients. She's made it very clear that all silicones are plastic and all sulfates are salts. So she is very anti-salt because it's drying to the hair. She's very anti-sulfates because she has come across research that shows that sulfates take forever to wash out of the hair. They don't rinse clean. And she is very anti-silicones because they are plastic, and she very, very strongly believes in clean products that are going to increase your physical health as well as the health of your hair, and that is all very commendable. There are new types of silicones being developed and created every single day. They are becoming more and more advanced. They don't build up on the hair like they used to. They're water soluble in some cases. So for that reason, I won't be exclusively silicone free because silicones are not what they once were. All right, let's get back to the video again because my arm is tired. Again. And y'all already know that I like using a sulfate to clarify my hair with because it seems to be the most effective way to remove product buildup and take care of my oily, greasy scalp. There's a reason that sulfates cut through grease so well. I'm greasy, I just need a sulfate every so often. All right, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for sitting here with me, chit-chatting with me, talking about this issue. I wanted to be completely open, transparent, and honest. I really wanted to take my time before filming this video, get all my thoughts collected, because honestly, this is not something to get frustrated about. There are many people who strongly advocate for Lorraine and the curly girl method as being the end-all be-all for caring for any head of hair, including waves and curls. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for me, and I've had to accept that and also get over my frustration that I am no longer in the curly girl method club because I'm going to use sulfates. I'm going to use my hairbrush. I might even use some drying alcohols. I might even use some non-water soluble ingredients in my products. I might diffuse my hair on medium to high heat. There's a lot of things that I'm going to do. But what I'm not going to do is stop embracing the hair that I am fearfully and wonderfully made with. I am not going to stop nurturing and wearing my waves and curls because I love them. It's been a lot of fun having seriously healthy hair for the first time ever in my life. All right, I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye!